Hey guys, Ryan Dossey, and in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through how to have the absolute best converting real estate website in 2024. Let's dive right in. Now, as we announced just a couple days ago, we are franchising under the brand name SoldFast. When it came time to put together a website for that, I was like, well, let's do what we've typically done and let's talk to the folks at Investor Carrot. Now, if you're not familiar with Carrot, they're like template-y websites for real estate investors. I'm a big fan of them. I recommend them to all of my clients for a couple reasons. One, they're pretty easy to set up. Two, compared to like hiring a developer, right? They're like $80 a month starting out versus thousands of dollars in several months. You can literally go set up an account, upload your logo, connect your domain, and be live in a matter of a couple minutes. I've been an Investor Carrot user since back in like 2014. And honestly, at this point, I've had thousands, literally thousands of motivated seller leads come through my website. Now, I'd be like BSing if I was like, oh, that's just from the website. You just set it up and leads and deals just come funneling in. That's simply not how it works. Every single piece of mail we send has our Carrot site printed on the bottom of it. We're also doing pay-per-click, Facebook. We're literally funneling everybody into this main website, this main part of the brand. So it is super important who does that and how that looks. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, oh, I've heard of Carrot sites. They're template-y, they all look the same. Yes, and you're kind of wrong. So if you've followed my channel for any length of time, pretty much any real estate deal I've ever shared P&Ls on, walkthroughs on that we completed came from a concierge site through Carrot. So what is a like concierge site? What does that mean? So it's effectively a custom Carrot website where they take best practices and build you a custom website for, well, your company. So it doesn't look like anybody else's. I'm actually going to screen share and show you guys my original site in Indy. Now, full disclosure, this one's a little bit old. Carrot's design, process, conversions, and stuff have gotten a lot better, as I'll show you on my new one. But if you've seen any Carrot sites, this looks similar, but different than most of them, right? It doesn't have that stock photo of the family with the for sale or the sold sign. I hope those folks got royalties. You'll also notice, right, we had to add this like text message consent that just got super ugly. So when we did SoldFast, we were like, look, we want something modern, we want something clean, and we want something very unique. Like, after all, we're franchising this, it has to be good. So what is a Carrot concierge site? Who's it a fit for, and should you do it? Obviously, I've done it, so I'm a huge fan of it. Now, full disclosure, I paid for my ChristopherAllenHomes.com site, like out of my own pocket, right? On the SoldFast site, I reached out to Carrot and I was like, yo, we're going to do this anyway, but if you guys want to help us out on like the process of it, we'll share it with folks. Full disclosure on my part, like I probably would have done that anyway, but they helped us out with cost. I'm going to get into who this is a fit for, who it's not a fit for, as well as kind of some limitations. So first and foremost, who is this a fit for? If you've only done like one or two deals, this is not going to be worth your time or the budget. I'll link to the landing page that Carrot put together for this below, but the price point's roughly $3,000, give or take. Might be a little bit less, might be a little bit more. Don't quote me. I don't have a great memory when it comes to that stuff. But this is for somebody that has an established business. They've probably done 5 to 10 deals. They know they're going to be in this business. They're not dabbling and they're looking to take things to the next level. I tell all of the men and women I work with in CCF, like if you're established, you're doing well, 100% do custom branded materials through Ballpoint. Also, like spend the extra money to have your website match those materials the way the experience is cohesive from got a piece of mail to visited the website. Carrot has this whole like checklist that I'm not going to walk you through line by line, but gives you a little bit of an idea of who this is a fit for, right? You have to have reviews. You got to have a logo done. Please don't do like the ghetto monochrome Fiverr color deal. You've got to have a Google My Business, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all those background things, right? If you are licensed, that's a big plus. pictures of you and the team, bio, like who you are, what you care about, pictures of you with sellers if you've got it is great, before and afters, know your market, be doing some deals, and really kind of have an idea of what you want this thing to look like. Now, the whole process from start to finish takes like 4 to 6 weeks. Really just depends how quick you are to get back with them and how picky you are. Now, typically how the process works, you do kind of this initial like kickoff discovery call. What are you hoping to do? Why are you wanting to do it? What do you want it to look like? They give you kind of like almost like a PDF you can look through of like a mock-up of what the site looks like, and then they start building it. Now, in that build out, you do get 2 revisions included. So I've used Loom like I'm doing right now. I'll even upload some screen grabs from our like first and second pass. Full disclosure on mine, I did pay for additional revisions on the design and on the copy. I was super picky, probably a little too much. Same thing with copy. You get 1 revision on the copy. So you kind of talk to them about what you're looking for and then go through literally every page, read it and point out any like, hey, I like this, I don't like this kind of stuff. Once that's all done, they push live. Again, that whole process takes like 4 to 6 weeks, which is anywhere from like twice as fast to 3 times as fast as a typical like full custom website build. Now there's a couple like Carrot stats on why you would want to do this. So they're typical, like, boring, I don't know if I can say that. I'm gonna leave that in there. The typical stock sites, right? Less than 1/4 of the traffic is organic, meaning it's not ranking for SEO, and they're getting about a 1% or less conversion rate. On the concierge sites, they're seeing over a 33% organic traffic and over a 10% conversion rate. Guys, that is huge. We're talking the difference of if you've got 100 sellers that go to your website, do you want 1 lead or do you want 10? Like if you're up and running and driving traffic to your website, in my opinion, it's a no-brainer. Hence why I paid for it once, worked out a deal, and kind of paid for it again the second time. Now, I'm going to continue my promise to you guys, and that's I'm never going to promote or endorse anything that I'm not personally using that's not generating a profit for me. Our new site has literally been live, getting marketed to for only a matter of like 4 to 6 weeks, and we've already got deals. It's already monetized for us. So that's sweet. But I figured instead of showing you just like, hey, I've been at this for 4 to 6 weeks, like maybe go do it. There's really not better proof I can show you than my one that I've used for years, which in my opinion is kind of ugly at this point. I think my design taste has maybe evolved. I've got to blur out names and phone numbers here because who knows who will see this. But if you look here in the top right, I've had 3,000 opportunities come through just my Indianapolis website. That's a concierge build. I don't think that I can give you a better endorsement than that. Now, as you guys know from following me, I am like the good with the bad kind of person. So one thing to keep in mind, even if you go this concierge route, you're still on Carrot. So it's not like you can buy the design from them and go host it somewhere else for less money if like, I don't know, you want to be cheap or something. I had that issue with them on the original one years back. I think if you search Carrot reviews, my not so nice review still comes up. That being said, even years later, I'm still on the platform because it simply works. While I've tried other competitors and even a custom build, I even actually liked how our custom build looked a little bit better, but it converted dramatically less. Like was literally costing us money to run this like prettier in quotes design. I'm gonna show you guys just real quickly on our SoldFast site, a couple things that I really like that I think the concierge team did well. One thing I like is kind of this angularity, right? It's not typical for Carrot sites. Normally they're pretty blocky. You don't normally have many angles like that. So I like that. They did a really good job, I think, blending in our various colors here. The second thing that I really like is how video heavy we made the site, right? We wanted places to be able to tell our story, explain how this works, show how we're different than other people. And I think Carrot really captured that for us on this concierge build. The third thing that I like that actually wasn't Carrot, but almost us kind of like hacking Carrot was we did custom hero images for the pages. So I like that this isn't just that like, it's not a house with the text overlaid on it like how most of the Carrot sites look. And we did different ones for each of the main metros that we're in. So if you're watching this and you're like, I'm not gonna go that route, Hey, there you go. Actionable takeaway to make your website look better than 99% of the other ones out there. Similar to how I've done with my other real estate investing, I'm going to keep you guys updated of what we're doing and what's working. Meaning you're going to see a lot of testimonials that continue to reference, hey, we used Carrot to get this deal. This deal came through our Carrot site. Just know if you're watching my channel, you can just assume that that's a concierge site at this point. I mentioned this in our SoldFast announcement video, but I'm super stoked to be sharing this stuff with you guys. It felt really weird to be working super hard on all of this stuff that nobody knew about. And that's me and the Carrot team supporting this project. Kayla has been absolutely fantastic. The woman that managed our project has been great. And even Trevor Mock, the owner of Carrot himself, has stepped up and helped us with some questions that we had. If you're in multiple markets or you're in one market and just set on building a massive brand, I highly recommend that you check out these concierge sites. I'm going to link to that down below. Again, full disclosure, that is an affiliate link. But again, I wouldn't be using it if it wasn't making us money. Thank you guys for taking the time to hang out with me today. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys next time.